HMS Prince of Wales, R09, will depart its homeport in Portsmouth on April 22nd and deploy as the lead ship in the UK Carrier Strike Group 2025 to the Mediterranean and Indo-Pacific, the UK Ministry of Defence announced Tuesday. The last time the UK deployed a carrier strike group to the Indo-Pacific was in 2021, which was led by aircraft carrier HMS Queen Elizabeth, R08. Upon departing Portsmouth, the carrier will proceed to join a formation of warships, supply ships, and aircraft off the coast of Cornwall and head to the Mediterranean. The carrier strike group will initially be placed under NATO command for Exercise Neptune Strike, testing the alliance's ability to use high-end maritime strike capabilities, including multiple aircraft carrier and amphibious strike groups. The strike group will then transit the Indian Ocean, conducting exercises and port visits with partners including the US, India, Singapore, and Malaysia, before joining 19 partner nations for Exercise Talisman Sabre in Australia, training alongside the Japanese Self-Defense Forces and conducting a port visit to India. According to the release, around 2,500 personnel from the Royal Navy, RN, and 592 from the Royal Air Force, RAF, will be involved in the 8-month deployment and joined by around 900 personnel from the British Army for exercises during the deployment. The deployment, named Operation High Mast, provides an opportunity for the UK's armed forces to conduct a major global deployment and a chance to exercise complex operations alongside partners and allies in the region, with 12 other nations supporting the deployment with ships or personnel, reads the release. Norway will provide a warship for the deployment, while Canada and Spain will contribute ships for the strike group. The release did not say what other 9 countries will support the deployment. The release also did not include what other ships will make up the carrier strike group. Although the UK is deploying destroyer HMS Dauntless, D-33, a Type 23 frigate, an astute CLSS nuclear-powered attack submarine, and a Royal Fleet Auxiliary Fleet oiler, Canada's Ministry of National Defence announced Monday that frigate HMCS Ville de Quebec, FFH 332, departed Halifax to join the strike group off the coast of Europe, and will proceed with it to the Indo-Pacific as part of Operation Horizon, the Canadian Armed Forces Presence operation in the Indo-Pacific. HMCS Ville de Quebec will sail tens of thousands of kilometers while deployed on Operation Horizon, Canada's forward presence mission to the Indo-Pacific region to promote peace, stability, and the rules-based international order, reads the release, which indicated that Ville de Quebec will integrate into the strike group for some phases, but will also detach at other times during the deployment to carry out national taskings.